Good morning. Welcome to Quilt Chat.
Yes.
We are in sunny Italy this morning, as you can tell by the Venetian
Oh, it's so nice.
gondolier.
Gondolier.
Yes.
He's taking us down the canal.
This is
lovely
a beautiful quilt by Kathy McNeil. And we
She's
are
so
excited.
amazing.
Yes, she is.
Oh,
she
love
is
her.
super good at, you know, everything
Everything
she
she
does.
tries.
Right.
She has those magic needles.
Right, and we are super excited that she's going to be at Daytona Beach this year. This is
Yes.
Liz Hammonds, our Director of Education
Hi, I'm
for
excited
AQS.
to pop in because I have to tell you, our Quilt Week in Daytona Beach has opened for registration for AQS members. So if you're an AQS member, you want to get online and sign up for your classes right now because I think 6 or 7 of them are getting close to full already.
Wow.
Real fast, yeah. So get on, and if you're not an AQS member, you can join. You can go to AmericanQuilter.com and
Good
join
idea.
now. Go ahead and get in
Good
on those.
special going on.
Yes, Kathy McNeil is one of our teachers. So, you know, you're going to see these amazing techniques that she can show you. We've also got Ricky Timms, Margaret Solomon Gunn, Adita Sitar, Laura Heine.
What a
It's
lineup.
great
Pulled out
lineup.
the big guns as usual.
Big guns. I'm really excited about it. So,
That's fantastic.
yeah.
That'll be super
Wow.
fun.
So when does Daytona open up for the public?
Okay, so it's going to open up for the public in just a couple of weeks. So I think the date is November 2nd. But I want to tell you, if you've got quilts to enter for any of our upcoming shows, the Lancaster quilt entry date is November the 2nd, and December the 7th is our deadline for Spring Paducah. So get your quilts in, get ready to go, because we are here at the office all ready for our spring shows coming up.
Yay.
Wow.
We're getting ready fast.
Think about it. Spring coming already.
We'll want that in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
We'll be ready.
Exactly. Now we've got some bobbin-ish things here.
We
in
do
front
have
of us.
bobbin-ish things. Bonnie is here in bobbin only.
She's in bobbin only.
She was sweet enough to go through her studio and bring in her favorite ways that she stores bobbins. Because, of course, we have the bobbin results in On Point today, and we have Catherine has a note for you, and she's distracting me, so look at that.
November 6th is the open for general registration. I apologize. I was wrong.
Thank you.
So, but you know what? You don't need to know that date. You need to go and join AQS right now so you can sign up today. So that's what's important.
Thank you. Okay. And so we shared bobbin basics was another thing. We have a UQuilt video that's showing off some bobbin basics. That's where I was headed. And so this is my favorite of all of them because it reminds me of the little Barbie doll trees we used to have, right? But it's a bobbin tree, and it stores, I'll put it down so I stop jiggling it around, bobbins. And you can see she has vintage Bernina bobbins in it. Can you believe I'm old enough to have vintage bobbins? When they're metal, they're vintage now. I'm like, wow.
Metally clothes.
I have even more vintage ones than that. Mine don't even have the little holes in them from my old Bernina.
Oh my goodness.
Now, you know, though, the newer Bernina, I have the 770, has bobbins that are 75% bigger than previous bobbins.
Oh, that's fabulous.
So you don't, you know, you can go a long way on a bobbin.
You don't
and
have
it
to
also
do what I do, which is pray that they're still red in your body.
Yes, because you always run out a few inches before the end, especially.
Right,
and it
right,
also
yeah.
has a separate motor. So for bobbin threading or bobbin winding, so that you can wind your bobbin while you're sewing.
You're having so much fun with that machine.
I am. It's a blast.
That is wonderful. This was an incredibly popular response. We had over 2,700 responses on how to store your bobbins.
Wow.
Lots of opinions about bobbin storage. And so this one is a bobbin donut or a bobbin ring. And we've got beautiful colors.
Now that's
in there.
made of like a flexible.
It is, and they just pop in and pop out.
Yeah.
And for those few of you, like 7% of you didn't know what a pre-wound bobbin was, this is what it is. And it's just a disposable bobbin that comes with thread on it. You use it and pitch it.
Get rid of it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So you can just quick and easy. And of course, this is a bobbin case. And the bobbin case is, gosh, I remember that. I've always had those.
Oh, sure.
Yes.
It's also a good way to carry threads if you're traveling and you're doing a project, say a hand project where you need a lot of different colors. It's great to carry the bobbins along.
They're wonderful. And so if you have a favorite way that you store your bobbins, be sure to come to aqsblog.com and leave us a comment on our bobbin article. sharing how you love to store your bobbins.
Right.
So we love to hear about it.
On Point was so good. It's so
Well,
full
thank
of
you.
stuff today because I love the barn blocks. I'm an old
Aren't they
country girl at
beautiful?
heart, and yeah, the barns are really touching
Yes.
me,
And
touching
we
my
have
heart.
2 new blocks this week, Barn 2 and Barn 3. And this is Barn 2, featuring a beautiful little quilt. And then we have Barn 3, and that one is a very fun little fat quilt, and he has that double pitched roof on there,
Sure, that's a very familiar
which is
type of barn.
a gambrel. Gambrel.
Gambrel? Because it has a
roof.
gambrel roof.
It has
Yes.
a gambrel roof.
Yes, and I think
I
you
learned
would
new
store
barn
your
words.
hay bales up in the top.
Yes, you would. Yes, yes. And you pitch them down to the cows. And so for those of you that are enjoying that, that's the AQS member exclusive content. And so be sure to visit there and pick up your barn blocks. We also have another quilt that was a free pattern. It is part of our Quilt 2018 project that we're doing, where each month we feature a whole different quilt style and we learn everything about it and we play with it. And this one is called Millennial Wallpaper. And as you can see, oh, I sent the wrong picture, but that's what Millennial Wallpaper. That's a little sample of it. There's a whole bunch of it.
Oh, it's bigger than that, right?
It's bigger, yes, it is bigger. But it is a very beautiful one, and it's fun how the 2 blocks play together. and
Oh,
create a
it
pattern.
really is. Now I want to know
Yes.
what makes that millennial.
Emily Cross actually designed this.
And she is a
She
millennial.
used millennial pink behind there. And so whenever she was playing with the millennial pink, she just, we usually name patterns before they get their official name. And so we usually do funny little names. And so that's what was this funny little name. And when she went to rename it, she liked the name so well it stuck.
I like it too. It's
So
great.
it's
That's a
stuck.
really pretty quilt.
And she said she called it wallpaper because she could stare at the quilt for hours. And I said, well, good.
Right.
That's perfect. And then we have another free pattern, which is really special. It is a fall feature that we're doing with some of our fall quilts. And it is called Bad Apples.
Whoa,
And those are some bad apples there.
they are. Is that the seeds of the apple are making those spooky faces?
That is right. And we have Brittany with us today. And Brittany is one of our graphic designers. And she has been trying her hand at some quilt design work for fun.
Yes.
And
so
she
Bad-
did that great leaf one last
Oh,
week
she
too.
did.
That
The
was
one,
so
strip piece
neat.
one. Oh, I love that one.
Thank you.
And so this one was your creation. So how did you come up
Yeah.
with Bad Apples?
So I thought apples were pretty fall, and I started playing around with it and kind of doing a cutaway of the core, and I put some seeds in there, and I thought, you know, this kind of looks like a skull, and I was like, bad apples. You know, I think it really worked. So I had some fun with it, but
Right.
it was really,
Yes.
really fun to get into the quilt design.
And there's the option to make it without the
Yes, if you don't want no
the,
faces,
Yes.
the faces and just be
then you can just
the-
have apples. And those are good apples because you're eating them up.
right. Absolutely.
And I always love apple season.
Oh,
It's the best.
me too.
Yes,
me too.
yes. So thank you so much for coming today. And we love for you to get to meet our different people that are on our great teams that are so creative. So very creative.
What do you find different about designing for quilts, Brittany?
That was something that was really interesting. Instead of making just an organic design, I really had to think about how it was going to be quilted, and that was a new challenge that I really enjoyed trying to figure out. So that was something that I think is really neat that I enjoy doing now, is to think about how the end product will work out. So it kind of affects the design, but
Yeah.
it's kind of nice to
so that we're
have
not
that.
stuck with a bunch of crazy angles going
Yeah,
together.
yes.
And
I did have to think about
so
that.
yeah, you're really respecting the quilter. That's
yeah, I'm learning a
very
lot.
much
It's-
appreciated.
Thinking about you guys.
Good.
You had a story in On Point today.
Oh, I did. And I
You did-
completely skipped
yeah,
that, didn't I?
tell us a little bit about the Zombie Quilt Guild.
Oh, the Zombie Quilt Guild. So we're back with the Gingham Gal Guild. If you've been following our Night Stitches stories, and they are having
They're so funny.
a zombie quilt challenge, and so that was part of our project today. And so here we have a block illustrating the zombie quilt challenge, and that is to take that fabric that has long since died in your stash. It has gone and been buried long ago.
Because you've never really found a place to
No,
use it.
what are
You
you
maybe
gonna do with
liked
it?
it, but or maybe you don't like it anymore.
No. And so you need to unearth it and bring it back to life. And so in the Zombie Quilt Challenge, you just take that one fabric and you pick a pattern, you cut it up, and you use the reverse side of the fabric for the light value. And then the colorful side is the darker value. And you put the block together. And here we've done it with kitty cats. And you can see we have little ghosty kitty cats.
So you've got
just
ghost kitties, you've got scary looking one-eyed cats on there. I mean, it's truly lives up to the name zombie, I think, because these are definitely zombie cats.
They are zombie cats. And then you have to read the story to find out how the guild becomes the Zombie Quilt Guild, because it's pretty cute.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like the ending.
Yes, that's the best part.
Made me feel very recognized.
Yes, I thought the same thing. Like, oh.
Hey, we want to say hi to everybody who's
Yes,
checking in
we
this
do.
morning.
We
And
have Melody.
right.
Hi.
And
And Sue and Betty.
there was somebody that I can't really see on the roll-up right now, but
Claudia?
from Zambia,
Yeah, I saw
was
that.
it? Awesome.
That's cool.
We love
Wonderful.
when everybody checks in, but it's
We
really a
do.
special treat to hear that other people are looking in from other countries.
Yes. Yes. So we look forward to you coming back and joining us next week. We'll have Bonnie back.
I think so.
I think so.
Unless she decides to stay away.
No, I think she'll come back to us. And we hope you all have a beautiful week this week.